Hey guys, Shreds here from Legacy Division, and this is originally going to be a live base build. I even recorded it, but then the recording software got really corrupted. I don't know how or why, but it hates me or something. So, anyway, here's the base. And the first thing you're asking is, what the hell is all this trash? And the reason is because the base is so shoved onto this side so that all the trash that would be here is here, so that it's going to force a lot more cleanup troops, which means less DPS for the actual base itself. Diving a little bit into base mechanics, we have air defenses that cannot be reached by Queen, except for this one, which is actually highly protected by Friendly Queen and Clan Castle. 6 tiles, 6 tiles. Wait, yes, they're all 6 tiles, so cannot be reached by Queen. You're going to have small wall breakers, small bombs by Queen to kill wall breakers, and high HP to stop a kill squad from easily getting the Queen kill. And this is probably going to fuck up hero deployment too. Maybe I should move it so it's even harder. Yeah, I'll do that. So let me just try and screw up hero deployment even more. Gotta make it look as crappy as possible, but actually function well. So, it's basically how bases work. Move it around a little bit. So, okay. So now you have no idea which way heroes are going to swing. Maybe they swing for their own side, maybe they're by, who knows, but at any rate, you can't really... Queen kill is going to be hard, even with just the heroes and, say, Zap Quick Penna, which is somewhat straightforward pathing. So, this is just a gigantic box, which is debatable, because this, and this, they're all the same size, and not quite, yeah, these are one extended by this way, but the height is still the same, so quick demonstration. That is the same size as that. So you're going to have, in a base, you're going to have the Queen away from valuable defense, yet highly protected, so that would be the Clan Castle, and lots of high HP along with heroes going everywhere. And let's see. So we've covered that. Now we can go into a little bit of anti-loon. So you have this sweeper, which is protecting nasty little farm. Maybe I should change one of these to air. Nah. How might trigger? That'd be weird. But these wizard towers are out of range of air defenses, which means they will only be firing on loons. Same with Teslas, and got a sweeper, so that's going to be really nasty for loons to path through. And a ground and air Xbow, which will also be shooting at loons. Of course, seeking air mines next to air defenses to hit hounds. I pushed them out on this air defense and slightly on this air defense, which brings us to our next point, and notice that also there's a wizard tower Tesla farm here. Both of these are going to force a lot of hogging as well, which will eventually result in this DGB trigger. And this one will be King mowing down everything, and then they're going to enter this mini spring farm, which is going to be brutal. And that brings us to my next point. Well, not really, but next point anyways, which is that it is impossible to queen walk this section of the base, which is where it's valuable queen walk, and it's hard to queen walk this because you have 2 Teslas, a cannon, and an Xbow on your queen, as well as a sweeper blowing the healers back. So, why you can't do it is because I don't want to move that out anymore, because if I move it out, then how might not trigger it, but say you start queen walking from here and you swing around, so from this gold storage to this archer tower, that's going to hit, and then your healers could also be within range here and there, while the queen cannot hit this air defense unless you wall break her in, and then she won't go around the base. Also, queen walking just straight where you can see the spawn point is a horrible idea, because air defense will start murdering healers as soon as queen is plopped down. I've actually tried to do this before and it was not pretty. The queen just got murdered within seconds. Same down here, you can't really do it. You'll probably adjust this air defense just a little to make it even less viable to walk this part, but I think it's already not viable as it is. And then moving on to anti-hog, we have spring traps, which are always placed in one tile between buildings. So, cannon, one tile, air defense. Tesla, one tile, Tesla. Cannon, one tile, archer tower. This way is that so the hogs will definitely trip them, and they will pause as they trip them, which means the maximum amount of them will get caught. This is an exception because I think hogs might have path to the bomb tower, so I put it kind of in a triangle between them. Illuminati confirmed. King also really helps because he's clustered around this Xbow compartment, although it's not a Xbow compartment. Xbow compartment like this one is. But it's still an Xbow compartment. And he's going to help with this section, and more importantly this double wizard tower Tesla farm section, which is already nasty enough on its own, but say you add skeleton traps, sweeper, and DGB, or King the Spring, haha, poet and didn't know it, that's going to be even more brutal. I don't know why I moved that Dark Spell Factory, but we'll leave that be. Bomb tower is away from the bombs, because think of it as another single. It has a death damage of about a single, and it will force a heal. And next thing, around Queen Island you have anti-golem pathing. Placed right where that bomb is, I think they still go to the mortars. If they don't, I can probably tweak them. But I think they do, because the defenses are so far back here that they will. If they don't, you can always tweak that, so I apologize in advance if it doesn't work. This can easily be tested in FC. But anti-golem pathing, CC will trigger. Sorry, messed up the radius there. I think it will trigger there, but if it doesn't, again, you can probably adjust it. But basically, golems path to the mortars, making their tanking useless, while CC troops and Queenie will mow them down. And then this golem pathing is also handily involved in protecting this farm. So, base is also divided in two, kind of. You have this moat section here that divides the base. You can't really open up the entire base with a single jump, actually. Maybe you can jump from here to here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That'd be a weird jump. I don't know. You could probably pull it off, but entering from Queen Island is already hard enough. So, who knows. But, maybe. But then bowlers split, and you're maybe not going to kill all of this. You still have a lot to work with. So, who knows. Maybe it'd work, maybe it won't. I don't see how to fix that right now, unless you want to unless you can move walls. I think it's fine as it is right now. Yeah, because entering from queen is hard enough in the first place, so. And of course, corner huts with lots of trash. I mentioned the trash, but you always want corner huts. And last part is this is as anti-air as it is ground. You have the double air and ground Xbows, as well as anti-queenable air defenses. This air defense, since it's not on the fringe, it has high HP surrounding it. And I guess you could take these out, but you'd still be left with a ton of stuff to deal with, as well as all this trash. So I don't think it can be dragged within 3 minutes, to be honest with you. So, there it is. The base in all its entirety. And I'll take a picture if anyone wants it, I guess, and that will be today. That will be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Shards out.